Have you heard some of those entrepreneur financial guys say that your home is not an investment? Well, they're kind of true, but I'm going to share with you 4 ways how to turn your home into an investment. Hey everyone, my name is Cynthia and I help people just like you increase your financial IQ and help you on your path to financial security. All right, so the first thing you need to do is everybody says that you make your investment when you buy. So when you're buying your primary residence, whether or not it's your first house or your eighth house, what you need to do is you need to get the MPAC assessment. This is in Canada. So what the MPAC assessment does is it'll show you the value of the house that you're going to be paying property taxes on. And so what I try to do is when I buy an investment property is I try to price it. My offer to purchase is usually at that price or lower because then I know I'm getting a deal. If I can't get it for that price or lower, then I just move on and I go on to the next. I try to not make my investment purchases emotional. So you really got to take the emotion out of it. And that's what everybody else does. And that's why people overpay for their houses. Okay, so you need to get a copy of the MPAC assessment, or your realtor would be able to tell you the tax property value. Purchase the house at or below that price. And then you're making an investment wise decision when you buy. All right. Number 2, create an office space in your house. Now, if you have a business or even if you start a part-time side hustle, you can actually deduct an office. So all of the expenses related to the office from your income tax. So basically what you can do is you can't deduct a portion of the actual mortgage payment, but you can deduct a portion of your mortgage interest. So let's say, for example, how Canada Revenue Agency allows you to do it is, let's say you've got 10 rooms in your house and your office space will count as one room. So you would take 1/10 of your mortgage interest and deduct it from your income tax. So that's considered an office expense. So some of the other things that you can deduct that will become part of this office expense would be, so you've got the room, okay, so then you can deduct 1/10 of your cell phone bill, you can deduct 1/10 of your hydro bill, and you can deduct 1/10 of your heating bill. You can also deduct 1/10 of your internet bill because that's also used towards your office space. So that is another way that you can turn your primary home into an investment. Number 3, rent out some of your space. Okay, easier said than done, right? So if you don't have an actual rental apartment, like a rental suite, you could consider renting out your garage. So if you've got a garage in there, there's lots of people looking for garages to store their vehicles in, or you could even rent out some space. So for example, if you've got a large basement and it's just being, if you have half of it full of your stuff and the other half is empty, you could consider renting out a portion of your basement just to rent out the space. And then that might be some cash flow of $200 to $300. And, the space is just sitting there doing nothing. There's tons of people that are looking for space to rent. Number 4, leverage. Don't just let the equity in your house sit there doing nothing. That is a gold mine. So what I've always done is once my equity builds up in my properties is I take the equity out and then I purchase another investment property. There's no way that you're going to be able to save up the cash to buy an investment because who can save up $20,000, $30,000 cash? The quickest way to get access to buy other rental properties is to just borrow the money off of your primary residence, and then that's how you can purchase your next properties. So if you have any questions or feedback, I would love to hear it in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.